Want to get this briefing by email? Here's the sign up. Good evening. Here's the latest. Manu Fernandez, Associated Press. 1. Spain's escalating constitutional crisis hit a new peak on Friday, as Catalonia voted to secede and Spain's leader responded by firing the region's government, dissolving its parliament and ordering new elections. More volatile confrontations could follow in the coming days, as celebrations turn to protests in Catalonia and the Spanish government decides on its next moves. The prosperous northeast region has long aspired to independence. David Goldman, Associated Press. 2. Here's some good news. The U.S. economy grew at a solid 3% rate in the third quarter, defying economists' initial expectations that hurricanes in Texas and Florida would deal a blow to the nation's economy. "We are at full employment and we are in full swing. Let the good times roll," said Mark Zondi, the chief economist of Moody's Analytics. The White House hopes to announce President Trump's pick for a Federal Reserve chairman by November 3, and the president is making a show of the decision. Yuri Martynov, via Associated Press. 3. In the months before a highly scrutinized meeting with top Trump campaign officials in June 2016, Natalia Veselnitskaya, a Russian lawyer, coordinated with the Kremlin. Interviews and records show the revelation undercuts her claim that she was a purely independent actor, as she shared information she believed would be damaging to Democrats. Stephen Blank, a senior fellow with the nonprofit American Foreign Policy Council in Washington, said it appeared her actions were coordinated from the very top. Abbey Roe National Park Service, via European press photo agency. 4. There were no bombshells in Thursday's much-hyped release of documents related to the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Conspiracy theorists didn't learn much about the grassy knoll, a magic bullet or the umbrella man, and little to challenge the government's long-time explanation that Lee Harvey Oswald and Jack Ruby acted alone. President Trump bowed to pressure from intelligence agencies to withhold thousands of additional documents, pending 6 more months of review. But the documents were still a treasure trove for researchers and historians who have long searched for fuller answers. Rockne Roll News Register, via Associated Press. 5. In her first 6 months as the Secretary of Education, Betsy DeVos has focused on religious and non-traditional schools based on a review of the meetings she has attended. She has met with advocates of vouchers and charter schools, and religious leaders. The emphasis matches the alternatives she has long promoted as a conservative advocate and philanthropist for school choice. Jugal K. Patel, The New York Times. Source: Sentinel-2 Delft University of Technology. 6. 2 crucial glaciers in Antarctica, which are holding back ice that would raise ocean levels by nearly 4 feet, are accelerating toward the sea, shedding an increasing amount of ice each year. Such a rise in ocean levels would put many of the world's coastal cities underwater. In one animation, you can see the Pine Island Glacier twice release an iceberg larger than 100 square miles. Justin Lanny, European Press Photo Agency. 7. CVS Health, the drugstore chain, is in talks to buy Aetna, one of the nation's largest health insurance companies. The deal could be one of the largest acquisitions in the history of the health industry. The intensifying battle for negotiating power and market share will lead companies to do acquisitions across traditional industry boundary lines, said Eric Gordon, a professor at the University of Michigan's Ross School of Business who studies the drug industry. Netflix 8. It's Halloween weekend, and our watching staff has recommendations if you're in the mood for ghosts, monsters and serial killers. Or perhaps you'd prefer a return to Hawkins, and its Demogorgon fighting youngsters. The new season of Stranger Things was released on Netflix today, and our TV critic says it's familiar and fun. You can catch up here if you need a refresher, then discuss the first episode of the new season here once you've watched. Matt Slocum, Associated Press. 9. Yu Darvish of the Los Angeles Dodgers and Lance McCullers Jr. of the Houston Astros take the mound in Game 3 of the World Series tonight. The series is tied 11 after a thrilling Game 2 on Wednesday. Saturday's college football slate is highlighted by Penn State traveling to Ohio State, in a matchup of 2 of the resurgent Big Ten's top teams. Tom Brenner, The New York Times. 10. Finally, we love all of our commenters, and we're proud of the great discussions that readers have on our articles. But we especially loved one comment in particular on Thursday. Zero optimism that the Democrats can ever regain. Hello Ohio, you're there, are you outside? Oh well, let me come to the door. I'm icing my knee and I'm hard boiling some eggs. I'll turn them off and then we'll do our meeting. It began, and went on for quite a while. The commenter, Christine Emkem, later clarified that she had mistakenly posted it using a voice recognition feature on her phone. But we agree with New York Magazine that it may have been the single best comment of the year. Congratulations, you made it through the week. Thanks for reading, and we hope your weekend has more treats than tricks. Your evening briefing is posted at 6 p.m. Eastern, and don't miss your morning briefing, posted weekdays at 6 a.m. Eastern, and your weekend briefing, posted at 6 a.m. Sundays. Want to catch up on past briefings? You can browse them here. If photographs appear out of order, please download the updated New York Times app from iTunes or Google Play. What did you like? What do you want to see here? Let us know at briefing@nytimes.com.